Hunter against Hardaway. Kicks it out to Collins. Nailed from three-point land.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Now here's Jones. After the miss from Trae Young. Embiid kicks to Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a three-point game. Here's Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
Well, so often we see this. Transition buckets off turnovers.
This is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. The kick out to Young. Lets a floater go.
Love the determination by Murray on defense. Really doing his best to pester these shooters.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Embiid against Hunter. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Now Bogdanovich following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Here's Collins. Almost, but it rolls out. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Hits the three-point bomb. It's all knotted up.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very... little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Now Bogdanovich following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Kevin Huerter checked in for DeAndre Hunter. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. As passes to Jones. A miss that time would have put him up.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Huerter, no good. Hardaway against Bogdanovich. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Young outside. 1:53 left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. The tray. And the three ball is good. Young's got 5.
And you give Young just a glimpse of the bucket. He can drain it from literally anywhere on the floor.
Yes, it's a fall. The bucket from Huerter.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Evan Fournier. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Team third.
.111 left in the first quarter. Young finds Jang. Misses the three.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
The Hawks leading by 3. Young dishes to Gallinari. Takes the 13-footer. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
No good from Durant. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Hawks. Young against Durant. Young inside. Here's Jang. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His second personal foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game. No good on the free throws. And the Hawks making a change here. Hill's checked in. And he's good on the second. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Herter from the arc. They get it back.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Here's Young. He has 5. He can't get it to go. West with some nice D. Herter passes to KD. Fires for 3. A shot that time, not on target. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. We've got Durant. He's out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's West in at the point guard. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Herter. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Right outside. Durant with the steal. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Gallinari with the steal. Young looking it over. It's deflected, and so the ball is out of bounds. Miles cuts it last. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. Hardaway's checked in for Kevin Herter.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Murray outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
I think you're going to come up with some different ways to get his points tonight, because the 3, not one of them, ain't working.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Hunter's got 5 now.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Murray, no good.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting.
And there's Hunter on the assist by Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammates.
Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Solomon Hill. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for DeLon Wright. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovic. He kicks it to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot is on the way. And they pick up 2. Young's got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta.
And from this range, Young is automatic. Let him shoot, and he'll knock those down.
Murray, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Oh, that's fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game... so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
They get the rebound. Martin Embiid trying to break loose. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Inside, here's Hunter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Outside, Jones. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Atlanta leading by 8. Hunter, the pass to Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to... And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here. And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review. Coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have, Greg, a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just 1 possession. Each possession so critical. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
And some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection, as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
So for the Hawks, Corky Dangs checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Hunter. Alinari on the wing, guarded by KD. And the foul called on Marcus Campbell. That's his first foul. .109 left in the first half of basketball. Huerter passes to Gallinari. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. That's slammed in by Jones.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Atlanta leading by 6. And Young kicks to Gallinari. Back to Young. To the paint. Here's Jang. And finished off by Jang.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays good.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. West against Young. And here's Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. In the corner. Huerter with it. And here's Young from the arc. Fournier pulls it down.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
And slam dunk by Camby.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Young's shot is off. Jones for three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Atlanta. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, I mean, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the center position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Jones from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Young. Looking to end his cold spell, and the layup is good. Young's got 11 points.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Sinks the triple.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit. And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. I wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Team second.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Young against Murray. Shot from 12. Young's shot is off. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Now, here is Young. 11 points in the game. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. He's checked in for Bogdanovich. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. High post Young. Capella kicks it out to Collins. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here is Young. Passes it to Capella. It's right on the wing. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's off from three-point range. Martin, the pass to Herter. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
And they shot just over 30% in that first half. Not what they were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime and have brought that percentage up.
Wide open look here for Murray. Good on the triple. Murray's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They're not playing defense with anywhere near the passion they showed in the first half. There's been a big-time drop-off.
Bobbed up there for Collins. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Finished off the break. Herter's got his first basket.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And there's the pass to Collins. The feed now to Capella. And they get it. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Herter passes to Embiid. Takes the three. Herder, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Hunter, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Hunter's got 9 points.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Hill, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Kevin Herter subbed in for DeLon Wright. Atlanta trails by 5. Shoots from the line. It's rebounded by Camby. Camby's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hardaway with a wide open look. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Hardaway has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And here's Young from the arc. The rebound by KD. 54 seconds left to play here in the third. No good from West. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Hill kicks to Young. It's back to Hill. The Hawks working the ball around. Alinari finds Young. 6 on the shot clock. Over Hardaway. Can't hit from 12.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Alinari with the steal. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Herter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Milwaukee Bucks, they lead by 6. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
Timeout awaiting.
Sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. West is out there with Jones. It's Camby, and it's Durant, and it's Miles in at the small forward. Here's West. Here's KD. Plays it up off the glass.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
Pass to Okongwu. To the inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And here's West for 3. And the foul called on Marcus Camby. That'll be his second foul of the game. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Murray's checked in for West. Atlanta trails by 4. Young pass to Okongwu. Gallinari up top. Can be covering. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, it's evident that Bogdanovich wants to take the next step in the game. I mean, these shots are proof of it.
Murray surveying the D. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Atlanta. Herter, the rebound by KD. KD's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Murray, that time on the assist from Jones. Murray's got 11 points here in just the second half. Young dishes to Gallinari. Young outside. Here he goes. And Durant sends it back.
Yeah, and we've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block some shots.
Here's Miles. Oh, he delivers that
I cannot believe that.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Atlanta calls timeout without question. Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. And Hunter subbed in for Kevin Herter. Up again, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Young against Murray. Deep, Collins. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Nice pass by Embiid. Smartly taking advantage of a wide open man.
The Atlanta. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. And stolen by Murray.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Away team fight. Joel Embiid. That's his first personal foul. Team second. At the line for your home team, Bogdanovich. I count 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10.
Yeah, and the versatility Bogdanovich offers is enticing. A fundamentally sound player who does a little bit of everything.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Yeah, how about the stick?
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here in the fourth. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Durant with the steal. Now here's Murray. Outside, Jones. And they get it back. Young against Murray. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
Yeah, you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Definitely.